Hi everyone and shalom. Welcome to Judea and Samaria, Israel. This is Shmuel from Christian Friends of Israeli Communities, and welcome to my vlog where I'm going to show you another beautiful community in the biblical heartland. Join me.
Shalom everyone, Shmuel here from CFOIC. Usually once a month I go out to the biblical heartland, to Judea and Samaria, and I go to discover a new community and show you the story of our lives here in Judea and Samaria. I usually show you the way people live, I show you the background story, I share with you just some of the struggles people are facing living in this area. But this time I'm going to do something different. I'm going to stop the regular consideration of the communities and I'm going to talk about a wider perspective. And of course I'm going to talk about the unheard of situation, the crazy, the sorrow, the sadness. I'm going to talk about the situation that we are facing now in the last 8 months from January, where 36 Israelis were murdered, the vast majority here in Judea and Samaria. The sorrow, the sadness, the grief, and the fact that we are living under the stress and under the fear of getting hit on the roads, from home, back home, old, young, kids, men and women, all facing the reality of life, the challenging situation of security in Judea and Samaria. The terror attacks do not stop. They occur every day, every single day, in every region in the area. We are waiting and we know that the next terror attack is going to come. But for me yesterday, it hits very strong when I heard about the loss of Maxim Molchnov, a 20 years old lone soldier from the Ukraine, where war happens right now. Left his parents to come and serve in the IDF because he's Jewish and he's connected to the Jewish roots. He came here and he got killed in a terror attack not far from Jerusalem. And there's more. From the beginning of January, there were, according to the official numbers, 52 terror attacks with 36 Israeli that were murdered and more than 90 people, Israelis, that were injured. Along of the big and small events, I'm going to name a few that might sound familiar. A terror attack and a shooting terror attack next to the city of Hebron, the loss of Batsheva Nigri, a young woman who just was murdered in front of her young daughter. We had the awful murder of a father and his son in Hawara, the Nigraker family. August 1st, in Ma'ale Adumim, again not far from Jerusalem, another casualty in a terror attack. July 6th, in Kedumim, not far from here, there's a terrorist who's trying to get into the community. He's being stopped, but on the way, a soldier was murdered. Shiloh Amir, God bless his memory. June 20th, you might remember the awful terror attack of 5 young people who were murdered in a hummus joint in a restaurant next to Eli. 30th of May, in Chermesh, the northern part of Samaria, another murdered. April 7, during Passover, the D family, the mother and 2 amazing daughters, just followed the awful tragedy of the 2 brothers of the Yaniv family, and before that of the Fili family in Jerusalem, in Hawara, not far from the city of Shechem. I'm standing here today not talking about a specific community because we are facing this awful situation for a while now. These are the last day of the Jewish Hebrew calendar. I thought that we all need to stop for a second and understand the situation. We need to help and support the people of Judea and Samaria. We need to be there for the pioneers who are living in a situation which is not something a person can imagine. Dead people all around, terror attacks surprising you every day. We're standing here just before the beginning of the Jewish New Year, and we tend to say, Tichlei shana b'klilotea, tachel shana v'birchotea. May the curses of last year are going to finish, and we're going to receive a new year with the blessings. We need to pray more. We need to connect more. We need to support more. We need to be there for the people of Judea and Samaria and not to forget them. The way they live with their courage, pioneers, real pioneers. 36 in 8 months. This is impossible, and it needs to stop. We are here to support them. We are here to care for them. CFOIC is always going to continue to be here, striving to connect Christians and the communities of Judea and Samaria. I just entered this new position of the director of CFOIC. It's sad that the first thing I'm going to say is in this negative, sad notion, but that's the reality of life. What we are doing here is saving life. We are dealing with a situation that is challenging a lot of the times. I know we have your support. That is what's giving us the power to continue the work, to continue the effort, the prayers, and knowing that you are there around the world supporting, loving, and caring for us. In this opportunity, I want to wish you and your family and your loved ones Shana Tova, Happy New Year. Thank you.